Alright, what's going on, guys? We're back for another backtesting session today. We took one loss this morning in New York AM session. If you haven't watched that recap, go check it out. I just went over today's price action, some good opportunities. There were definitely some good opportunities to make some money in the market this morning, but I just had my bias flipped. Was on the wrong side of the markets this morning, and it happens. So mitigated the losses, and yeah, just continuing to get better. So we're just gonna go ahead and get into a backtesting session here. I'm gonna have ChatGPT pick me a random date in 2025. August 17th. Well, we did June, July, and August, so ChatGPT is keeping us in order here, which I don't mind. July was definitely a little bit tricky, as far as I remember. What is it, August 17th? So we'll see what August brings us. Do August 17th, so we'll do that Monday to the following. We'll do 2 weeks of data. We'll go to September 1st here. Alright, let's go ahead and pull up ES. Perfect. Alright, let's go ahead and go to the next New York session. And let's get started here. So, I assume we're going to be... Alright, we're not at all-time highs. Pushing lower here. We do have this big daily fair value gap below us, but we are at all-time highs. Ideally, I just want to see a long position here. Yeah, it does clearly look like we're trending lower, though. We just swept this 4-hour gap. Next obvious draw on liquidity would probably be this low down here. We are SMT'd. It looks like we're just going to keep continuing to push lower here. I'd probably like to see price retrace into this hourly gap, and give us short positions. Sweep out this little bit of LR that we're creating, this trendline liquidity. And just see a push up higher here to be able to manipulate. But we'll see what we get. Nice. Manipulate higher off open. SMT'd with this high. We'll see if we come up. We did sweep out a high inside of an hourly. Alright, you get a 1 minute here. ES also inversed. No SMTs. But we are inside of our key level here, delivering inside this hourly. I do kind of just expect price to continue to move lower here. About to open up a 5 minute. Did the 30-second close. 30-second did close. Yeah, I don't mind this. Let's go ahead and just try this short position. See if we left any relative equal highs or equal lows. Nothing in particular. Yeah, nothing too crazy. I kind of just think that we end up coming for this sell side down here today. Yeah, we'll go ahead and give this a shot. My risk. Just go ahead and set the risk up here. Probably take a break even the second we get inside this 5 minute or at this 1 minute internal low here. I'm not risking 1%. Can I close my position here? What is going on? Bro, what in the world is going on right now? Alright, well, there we go. Alright, we'll take a break even here. Just want to see price flush down to these relative equal lows down here. Alright, we get stopped at a break even there. And then price flushes to full TP. So after we got this 5-minute close here, yeah, there's really not much, right? We opened up this 5-minute, got to go break even at that 5-minute. Price could easily reverse on us, so break even does save us there. In case I want to retrace back up. I like the break even point. Not many opportunities for a re-entry. I mean, so how am I up P&L wise? I have no idea what's going on. But like the trade, ended up playing out, but we just got stopped at a break even there, so not bad. I do think we probably continue to move lower here throughout the day. For sure. Especially to this sell side down here. I don't think there's any reason to not return back lower, and we did just leave equal lows. Get a resweep there. Got this 4-minute gap that we need to close here. This 3-minute is so V-shape, I don't even want to. Everything on the 1-minute. I'll try this. Do have a giant inception gap above. It's actually a BPR. Just take this for a 1-to-1 here. I like break even being at this low. Alright, well, technically break even will sit there. Ideally, just want to see us flush. We will go break even here. Alright, and stopped out of break even. Don't deliver into the 4-minute BPR. And price goes to full TP there. So, just unfortunate. I probably could have held this one a little bit longer. I like my break-even point being just this obvious internal low, but ideally I could have given room for price to work here. But really this wick kind of just killed me. So 2 break-even trades on the first day. Both trade ideas would have played out, like both of them. ES wants to try and take out this daily low. It looks like NQ is still trending lower. Previous day high right here. Or previous day low, I mean. Yeah, I mean, it looks like we're just in the process of continuing to put in lower highs, lower lows. So, ideally, I just want to take a short here. Perhaps we come and sweep out this high, maybe this high. That would be probably the most ideal situation here. So we do have a lot of draws higher here. I want to play this 15-minute as my conditions. Are these 5-minute equal lows? Relative equal lows. So I like to see a short position here, but we'll see if we get the retrace. Just want to play this 15-minute as my conditions here. And those relative equal lows have been taken. Alright, well this looks like one of those days where we're probably just going to continue to dump. Delivering off of 5 minutes. Want to see these 2 minutes close here. Yeah, no, I'm not going to take this. I'm pretty sure I've traded this price action. I don't know if I did. I think I remember trading this though, which is not ideal. I kind of would want to trade different price action, but I don't know. It's not really affecting me. It's not like I remember all this. I've been backtesting a lot of data, so still looking for price to move lower here. Not delivering out of anything. Maybe we see a push up into this 15-minute. I think there's still room to work lower though. May see some sort of retrace, but inside the 15-minute, let's see this high inside of this 5-minute get taken. Alright, we're going to create an SMT here with these highs. Looking for maybe this 5-minute inversion right here. Don't like that wick at all. We'll take this though. ES and NQ just are not in line with each other right now, to be honest. ES clearly wants higher prices. But we could possibly reject and deliver out of this hourly. Let's try this. Just probably take it break even at this quick internal low, to be honest. Could let this one run a bit. I'm gonna go break even here. Nice. Just want to see us continue to flush. Perfect. Yeah, at this point we're gonna hit our draw. Bang. Perfect. So just that 5-minute long setup. Did have a bunch of 15-minute LR here, so I'm curious to see if maybe this would have played out. If we really wanted much lower prices. Looks like it will. Yeah, we did. So the bottom of that 15-minute LR, but I like to take in my piece of the pie here for this minor sell side. Based off that 5-minute inversion here. I didn't like the first one because I didn't like the close, but once we saw this second one, I liked it a lot. So very convicted that we were going to continue to push lower there. Alright, overall, great setup there. Price is most definitely still pushing lower here. Whew, this is a little difficult though. We are inside of this daily gap, so we could see rejection to the upside here. But for now, I want to play this shorts. We did see this 4 hours just inverse. 4-hour volume imbalance. We'll see if we reject off this hourly. Ideally, though, we are looking a little bit bullish here. We'll see if we come get a sweep. There's really nothing, like no ideal spots for price to be able to retrace into, and I don't really have a clear draw on liquidity besides this volume imbalance. That's not really even a great draw, so we'll just kind of see. Alright, we're pushing lower. We get a V-shaped recovery. We swept out that low inside that hourly. Hold on. No good 30 seconds. 15 second looks nice, but I'm not going to take a 15 second. Don't like that wick. We wicked up into a slight 1 minute. Need to see that other 1 minute close if I was going to take a long position here. Yeah, it looks like we're just going to go for lower prices here, honestly. Not much that we could have taken there. And as far as draws go, I guess I could have had this draw marked out. I don't know how I didn't see this draw. But again, there's just not really much. We're inside of a 4 hour now, but not really much. Oh, this wouldn't, I'm not going to take it because I don't want to, you know. This would have been great though, to be honest. Just a great little continuation short here. Delivering off the 5 minute. Right, we're delivering out of the 5 minute right now. Boom, you get the 1 minute change in state of delivery. Obvious low to take below. And we get a clean 30-second close here. Just going to tape read it. Obviously, I won't take it. Probably just go stops like right here. Sorry, I'm just thinking of stop loss position for what this trade would be, but I'm not going to take it. Yeah, we'll just send this for 1-to-1. But this would be very, very nice. Break even at these lows. And immediately we would have gotten the flush. So very nice continuation model there. I like that quite a bit. Most likely nothing today though. It's just very, very late in the day.
Sorry, I didn't get that.
Alexa.
The internet isn't reachable.
What? My Alexa turned on. I don't know what that was. Very good 30-second here. A little bit of LR that we created. I mean, it would just be unreasonable to take long at this point. Especially with this. We did just sweep out a low inside an hourly here, though. Could try this, to be honest. Kinda like it. I'm not gonna lie, I don't hate this long. It's kinda against my bias. But I don't hate it. Realistically, here though, just go break even at this high. I don't hate this long. We'll give it a try. I'm gonna size down on this for sure though. Just go in with like 0.5 risk. Yeah, it's gonna fail. Never mind. Break even here. And tag that at break even before we run to full TP. So it was risky for sure, but this wick's just unfortunate to be honest. Really, I didn't like that we got the wick there. I probably could have taken it break even at this unfilled 5 minute, because that was part of that little LR we created. So probably could have gone break even right here. Like this would have stopped me out. So I like the idea there. So we'll take the break even. Curious to see what price does out of this though. Ooh, this 3 minute wouldn't be bad. Try this 3 minute here. Take it break even when ES takes out this low most likely. Again, we're just in such a discount here. Probably size down on this. Yes, I got the low. I would be break even. There's definitely going to be an opportunity for me to be break even. Once if price does not come back down, I'm going to go into the 5 second time frame because I would be break even. Hear me right now. ES took out this low. I would be break even. So we'll see. All right. Very solid setup there. Just off that 3 minute long here. I guess there was a slight 4 minute. I don't feel the need to wait for that though. 3 minute change of state of delivery as well. Chopped up a little bit. Then we got the SMT right here with this high. And then delivered. Went break even here. Price was chopping. Didn't really like to go break even on either of these candles, but I should have most likely gone break even once ES took out this low. Kind of rolled the dice to be honest on that one. So size down there. We're just in such far of a discount, but the draw on liquidity is clear that we wanted to continue to go lower, so I'll take it. Still trending lower, obviously. Swept out this low right here, and we are getting some rejection off of it. It looks like we want to continue to move lower again, though. Right, we did inverse this 4 hour fair value gap, and now it's failing again. I'm not getting stuck on any hourlies. Inverse is 15, so this draw on liquidity seems incredibly obvious. Triple top equal highs. So, kind of want to see those come get hit. To be honest, maybe we look for position down into here, and then we look for a long out of this. Trade's kind of invalid off of this. Took out my break-even point. Swept out this high inside this 15-minute. Tapped into this 15-minute up here, delivering lower. I don't want to short with equal highs. But I really don't mind this short. SMC'd at this high. Delivering off the hourly. 1 minute inversion. 30 seconds close. Clear break even point at the swing low. I'll try it here. Go break even. Go stop loss at this order block. Go all the way down to this draw on liquidity below us. Seems pretty obvious here. Let's try this. Nice. Take that break even there. Hold on, my risk was not. I gotta go back. My risk was not where I wanted it to be. My bad. Want to be risky normal. 1% on this trade. Okay, can you please put me in a market order? Perfect. So price retraces a little bit. Let's see what we get stuck on. A 30-second, probably 1 minute actually is what we get stuck on. That 1 minute holds. Immediately displace. Take out this low right here. Go break even. Take some partials off at this low down here. And then leave a runner. Alright, stops at a break even there. Very nice trade idea. I'm glad we scaled off partials at when we got under this low here. We'll see if full TP ended up getting taken. Actually, don't take out full TP. End up projecting higher. Maybe come for these equal highs up here. Yeah, not a great day. Kind of just chopped around in this range. Equal highs in our 15-minute draw on liquidity as well. So we kind of just capitalized on the move that we could there. I like that a lot. Very surprised we didn't see this low get manipulated into. But kind of just, had to adjust to the conditions there, right? Delivery off this higher time frame, 15-minute. We're SMT'd internally at this high. We get the inversion, great displacement, great break-even point. Equal lows down here. So, yeah, not much better you can ask for there. We like that a lot. Continue to move. A little bit overextended, but, I don't want to fade any of this displacement. We clearly are trending lower. Right now it looks like we're delivering off of this no, we did not come into that 4 hour. So delivering off of this 4 hours, swept this low. I think there's room for us to move lower here. I want to see this 4 hour come get hit eventually. What do we have? We have a 1 hour right here. ES is clearly trending up higher. Looks like it wants to come for this high. Still left these relative equal highs but from before, so I kind of would like to be bullish to those. To be honest, delivering off this 4 hour. That looks very, very nice. We do have a 15-minute BPR down here. So we'll see how this reacts to the price if we end up coming down here. Ideally, we see just price manipulate lower here. And then give us a move to the upside. So nice. We also do have Powell speaking today, so no longs here yet. I want to wait for this 1 minute to close. Yeah, invalidates our setup here. We do deliver out of the hourly though. Maybe look for some sort of continuation. Nothing to a 5 minute. 30-second looks very nice. Draw on liquidity is clear. We just got no retracement there. But I feel like our draw on liquidity is just so strong here that we could definitely try this up to these highs and just take a break even right here. I think the draw on liquidity is very clear, being these triple top equal highs, relative equal highs. We also have this high right here that could possibly scale at. I just don't really want to see us come lower into this 5 minute. That's the only thing that could happen there. So this is a little bit more discretionary. Definitely not my ideal continuation model, but I feel pretty confident that this will at least be a break-even trade. Alright, well, we'll take it break-even at this high. So most likely go break-even here. Yeah, break-even trade. It actually saved us because we did end up manipulating into a 5 minute as well. Five-minute inverse. Man, I still think the draw is higher though. I don't like that close whatsoever. Alright, that was Pal speaking. So draw on liquidity was taken out. Probably going to be nothing the rest of the day. Nothing. Don't really want to force anything here. Did get a push back into a 5 minute there. Ideally, I'm off the charts after this. There's really nothing. It's our highest time frame here. Looks like a 3 minute. No 3 minute close again. Just kind of trading in this interesting area here. And then now you get the 3 minute close. We're just so high on premium here. And it's just after news. Like this could easily fail. So we'll size down for this. Like CES, they got this high. Nice. So we'll go break even here as ES just took out this high. And stop the break even. See if price would have ran. Yeah, if I would have had a tighter stop, but I just didn't really feel comfortable with taking anything much tighter than this. I mean, I guess I could have gone with this order block, right? There's not really much room, like any reason for price to retrace back into this. We also have this 1 minute LB. So I guess this wouldn't have been bad. And then you would have had a 1-to-1 play out. So not bad there, but at the same time, it's just like probably wouldn't go for that. I like giving my stop a little bit room below the fair value gap. So yeah, ideally this is what I go with here and just get caught up in this chop. I'm okay with that. So just got to be safe with my stop loss, and anything tighter feels a little bit unsafe. Alright, still playing around in this kind of weird range now. Inside this 4 hour, delivering off of this 4 hour. Ideally, I kind of just want to see this 4 hour get pushed into a little bit more. At least achieve a discount of the 4 hour gap here. Possibly if we get a push up here. But we also have a 1 hour, a slight 1 hour right here. And I mean, this is 1 hour BPR, so. So, ideally, I just see, well, I'm leaning shorts here just to see this 4 hour gap get filled a little bit more. Okay, we wick up immediately. 1 hour BPR. Okay. Well, that makes it a little bit difficult here. I think we'll probably end up pushing lower, but there's nothing I could take off that, so. 30-second doesn't look bad here. Did just inverse. We have an SMT at the low. Would like to see price push lower into this gap though. So this kind of does feel just like relatively unsafe, but we do have these equal highs. Let's give it a shot here. Size down on this. Perfect. Immediately played out. 30-second was good. SMT at the low. Swept out all of our liquidity here. We didn't achieve a discount of this big range yet, but we had a great break-even point as well of this 1 minute gap. So definitely like it for sure. See if anything else is plays out here. 2 minute. You could take this. But again, I just kind of am leaning shorter here. You kind of are longing into manipulation as well, but not really. Kind of did manipulate through these equal highs though, so kind of are longing into manipulation. I don't know if I'd feel comfortable taking something like this. I'm not going to, but see if it would have played out. Yeah, I would have gotten stopped out. Again, rejecting off of this BPR. Actually, probably wouldn't have got stopped out. Probably would want to go break even at this BPR. Just very choppy here. Nothing high probability. 5 minute rejection block. And then it ends up playing out. So this is probably the only okay setup. Delivering to the 5 minute rejection block. 2 minute inverse. Something like this. Ideally, I don't know what your stops would have been. It's kind of tough here to say. But like, this hourly gap was a good draw, so not bad there. Very, very choppy here though. Again, we are delivering out of this key level now. We get a sweep of liquidity up here. ES delivering out of the same key level. This would be a good idea. I mean, a good place to look for shorts now, probably. Now, it looks like we just want to keep pushing higher. I mean, I understand it here. Get further up into this hourly gap. If this inverse is, we're definitely going to continue going higher, but ideally, you know, I'd kind of want to see this range get taken a little bit more, but we do have all this 15-minute LR, so like I could see any of this. I could see all this getting ran too. Five-minute short, Perhaps delivering off this hourly. SMT'd with this high. No, we're gonna respect the 5 minute actually. Complete chop. There we go. I mean, look, you can clearly see this is kind of a good example here for sure. So, accumulation is this whole area right here. This is our manipulation here. What do we have to take us lower? Nothing, to be honest. There's not really an entry model here. Maybe this CISD. I want to see if this could work. Down to the bottom of the down to the bottom of the accumulation here. Probably would have been break even immediately though with this low being taken. Could probably go break even these relative equal lows though. Alright, so wouldn't have played out. So we're just continuing the accumulation here. Now we get manipulation. And if these 2 minutes close, bang. Pretty confident in this setup right here. I'm not going to take it. Take my one and done, but pretty confident that this plays out unless this is still more accumulation. It is. Alright, never mind. Don't take my word for anything here. I thought we had a good PO3 model going there. With this accumulation, maybe this could have been manipulation. So that inverse probably would have wrecked a lot of people in lifetime. But this hourly did close. Oh, this hourly closed bullish. Never mind. When 14 minutes ago, 11:13. Yeah, this hourly closed bullish up here. I mean, I guess you wouldn't have known whenever we were down here. But once this hourly closed bullish, there's no reason to look for any of this anymore. So anything to the downside at least. Still inside this range. Delivering out of this daily. Ideally, we see a push higher. We'll see though, because we are creating lower lows. Delivering off this slight 4 hour here. What else do we have? 1 hour BPR. Right here. So we'll see if this gets tapped into. If that gets tapped into and we reject, I would like to look for shorts here, but there's not too much. We already are delivering out of a 15 minute, so yeah, let's just kind of see what price gives us off open. Can't really take this. Not really delivering out anything here, so still delivering out of this 15, but I don't like the shorts here. Not yet, at least. You get the 2 minute close, but the trade becomes invalid. You don't get the 2 minute close, I apologize. 3 minute close, trade becomes invalid. Yeah, no, there's no reason. 4 minute didn't even. Do get this though. We are creating all this LR below us. That eventually I think will become ran. But for now, man, I don't really like this long either. Okay, long would have played out. Yeah, 2 minute makes the trade invalid there. So 1 minute long would have played out. Nothing into the BPR yet. 2 minute close. Do not like the wick. And we run all this LR. Yeah, not much I'm liking. Kind of just in between these two big wicks here. Trend line slightly holding. I really wanted to see this 1 hour BPR get tapped into here. 3 minute wouldn't have been bad. Bang, BPR. Ooh, kind of like this. Tapped into the BPR. We have room to move lower. Ooh, kind of like this, to be honest. We get this 30-second inverse. We got this as our break-even point. And we could ideally just rip all the way down to these lows. But I don't mind trying this and just going break even. Do we have an SMT anywhere? No SMTs. What is the ES delivering from? Still delivering out of this hourly. Yeah, we'll try this here. Alright, break even got swept. Okay, you hear me now. This was my break even. This got swept. If we go up and stop me out here, I'm going onto the 5 second and going break even. Because in live time I'd be break even. It didn't give me time because I'm skipping 30 seconds at a time. I don't want to hear anybody complaining if this stops me out. Alright, it did. So, you heard me. I was fine with taking this trade with the quick break even. And I did get stopped at break even, but I wasn't able to because of the candle time. So, gonna go back in here. Go on with the market order. And just skip 5 seconds at a time. And boom, break even gets hit. We're taking it break even. There we go. Alright, saves us from a loss there. So I was fine with trying that 30-second long, delivering off this BPR. It did not end up playing out though, so that's fine. Go break even on that. Now we get a resweep here. Do have a 5 minute. 1 hour looks like it's rejecting. I still think the move is slightly lower here. And you get the 5 minute close. Most likely take it break even. This internal low. Yeah, I'm okay with trying this. Stop loss positioning's a little skeptical here. We could wick out. Kind of just want to put my stop up here. And let's just take this for 1-to-1. We'll take partials at 1-to-1 here. Alright, we got stopped out. Does it end up running? We end up getting caught up in the chop. So we end up getting caught in the chop. Eventually it does play out here. But yeah, that 5 minute could have been, I don't know. I did like it. I like the 5 minute close. We're still delivering. Trade idea was right. We're still delivering out of the 1 hour BPR. So I don't hate it. There's not really any other good break-even points. We got the 1 minute inverse here. It just ended up failing. So I don't hate that setup at all. Do not hate it. And eventually we did end up running, so I wasn't completely wrong. Just got in kind of prematurely there. Price wanted to continue to accumulate for a little bit longer after that. So I don't hate the setup. Just got in a little bit prematurely there. And then price ended up rallying again, delivering out of 15. Wow, delivering out of really nothing, to be honest. We have an hourly? Huh. Alright, now we're just kind of chopping around on the daily time frame. There's no clear sense of direction here. Closing up to all-time highs, though. Failed to sweep out this high. ES failed to as well. We're inside of this 4-hour right now. So we kind of just want to play this 4-hour as my condition here. If this 4-hour flips, you know, I'd surely like to go bullish, but we'll see. I like this draw being taken for sure, but we're clearly trending down. We'll see if this hourly flips or just continues to move bearish, though. That's kind of the deciding factor here. We could manipulate lower into this 15-minute, which it seems like we just did already. And we are actually, we're not SMC'd yet. I think price will probably take out this low, though. Perfect. Alright, we are SMC'd with this low inside of a 15-minute here. Now, I want to see this hourly flip before I look at taking longs, so just kind of want to let price do its thing for a minute here and just be patient. Remanipulate. Alright, we continue to move lower. We'll see what this hourly ends up doing. 15-minute closed. We'll see what this hourly ends up doing. This low does look very, very obvious, though, so we'll see if this low ends up coming to get taken. V-shape inversion. Man, this is a tough one. Because this hourly is still pushing. It's kind of all deciding on this hourly here. Still delivering out of the 15-minute, but we're clearly pushing lower here. I'm going to fade this. This 5-minute close, though, is a different story. I kind of like going long here, to be honest, off this 5-minute close. Because we are rejecting out of this 15-minute gap. And this hourly looks like it wants to push up higher. I'll try this. We do have some inception gaps below us here. Run a bit of a bigger stop here and try to capitalize a bit on a bigger move. The draw that I definitely would like to see taken is at least up into this 5-minute gap. It's a high inside that 15-minute. I'll definitely scale here and then take it break even at this point. I like something like this. We'll see though. It just really all depends on what this hourly candle does. Alright, let's see what the hourly candle did. So the hourly did inverse, which I don't love. But the wick on it is pretty gnarly. So buyers came into the market. I could take this break even pretty quick here. But instead of doing that, I'm just going to go ahead and reduce some risk. And I'm going to put my stop at this order block right here and just continue to let it run a little. Nice. Alright, we'll go break even at this point here. And then I'll just, put my stop at my original position here, 40 points. So we'll go break even here. I really just want to see this continue to flush from this point on. This high at this 5 minute is going to be a spot to watch out for. And a possible spot for me to take partials. It's a little less than 1-to-1, so I don't really want to scale a lot there, but we'll see. Nice. At this point, want to see this high get taken. Perfect. Good momentum there. Go ahead and scale out here. Take out about 75%. Leave a runner. And trail my, you know what? We'll just leave it break even. Looks like we're rejecting off this 15-minute slightly. Yeah, I'm not really loving this. Still rejecting hard off that 15. Bang. Continue to leave a runner. Will trail my stops though. Alright, and stops taken. So, I like the trade. Took partials here at this high, so really it was almost a 1-to-1. Just because stop loss positioning was kind of rough there. I wanted to see this ultimate high get taken up here, which is that high inside of this hourly gap, right, that we're still kind of toying around inside. I wanted to see price run for that high, but really looking at it, this was major buy side. So honestly, probably should have gone, just stops at this high. And as far as stop loss positioning goes, I guess I could have gone at this order block, but I don't mind it. And then I would have seen price end up taking full TP around there. So, but I'm happy with it. Good break even point, good partial point. Very happy with that trade. So. Still moving higher here, it looks like. Rejecting out of this daily fair value gap. Want to see previous high get taken, this buy side. Come get taken. It seems like we're clearly trending up towards it. Don't really think we need to come take out this low. Took out a low inside of a fair value gap. It's not really any need for us to come down to there. But ideally we see a retracement into this 15-minute right here. And this high has been taken out by ES, so just want to watch out, maybe even just target this high. So see what market gives us off open. Okay, well, immediate rerun through. We take out all of my draws, so that's fine. Probably just going to continue to move higher now. Delivering out of this hourly. Might get a slight retrace, but I still would like to continue to look for longs there. Do we get this? Most likely would have failed. Alright, we're inside of a 5-minute now. And we are SMT'd at these lows. Alright, we're going to continue to move lower here. So at this point, I guess we did have these equal lows on ES that it looks like they want to come take out. That's going to be these lows all the way down here. We'll see if we end up coming for this low. We already SMT'd with it. This 15 minute, if we get a 15-minute close here, probably be bearish. 15-minute is fixing to close. 15-minute does close. I don't like the wick though. ES takes out the draw that it needs to. We're SMT'd. So what it seems like here is that ES kind of took out what it needed to, right? ES retraced. We are the bullish SMT kind of, I mean the bearish SMT at the top kind of did its job. It retraced into this hourly, swept out these equal lows, and now I kind of feel like we end up getting rejection to the upside here. Nothing in particular for me to take right now. We're inside 5 minutes. Yeah, just kind of chopping around. And now you get the 5-minute close. I really do feel like we're kind of going to reject from here and go higher. What's the draw that I wanted to see get taken coming into the day? I forget. Yeah, it was this high. This 5-minute just took like forever to close, so it's not like very high probability. One to one is right here. Yeah, I mean, I'll take this. I just have to kind of run a big stop. I could run something like this, but just a lot of inception gaps below. I would be okay with running something like this. Let's try this. Definitely not A plus here, but I'm okay with trying it. Yeah, I'll go ahead and take this break even pretty quickly right here. And I just want to see price continue to flush from this point. Looks like we'll probably... Alright, popped out of break even. Ripping back up here. I really like to see this high get ran through. Perfect. Alright, so the 5-minute position did play out actually, so. Stop loss position is a little tough on these higher time frame ones just because we're running such a big stop. 40 points I'm okay with. 25 points would have been definitely a stretch for me to take there. Where'd I end up getting in as well? Because I didn't get in off this 5-minute because we ended up closing. I think I got in down here. No, I definitely got in up here. Probably on this candle. This candle body. I don't know where. I got in somewhere right around here. So either way, it ended up playing out. I mean, I like this setup for sure. Stop loss positioning is just a little bit tough on these ones. And that actually would have been the perfect stop loss to have a 1-to-1 at this high, because anything less wouldn't have played out there. I mean, I'm fine with just going for a 1-to-1 right there. So very nice. All right, daily gets inverse, but we are rejecting lower, it looks like. No inverse of really any 4-hour gaps. Slight 4-hour BPR above us. We're inside of this big hourly range. We do have a 15-minute gap right here. Do have a data high. We do have a data high from CPI. Ideally, we probably won't get a setup up to this. Not ideally, sorry, but just based off experience, we'll probably rip up and take this off open. But we are inside of the 15 minutes, so we'll see. Okay, it looks like we're going to completely disregard the data high. This low does look pretty obvious. I don't really want to take shorts till we take out this data high, and we are SMT'd here on the higher time frame. So we'll see. Oof. Yeah, I'm not too sure here. We don't really have any of the delivery that I want to from anywhere. No higher time frame delivery. It's just kind of just, it would be incredibly discretionary if I did take it. So I'm going to actually end up fading this trade without the delivery here. Alright, well, looks like we're going to continue to push lower actually, so. But we took out the low that I wanted us to take out. Delivered into this hourly, swept out that low. Kind of inside a market maker model here. I mean, really, we could come for all these lows, but I just kind of like to. I would like to see this data high get retraced back to. Alright, we end up running this low. I mean, it looks like we're probably just going to come for this low as well. I don't really see us retracing anytime soon here. SMT really does nothing at this point. Are we inside of a 5? We do get a 5. And you get a 3-minute close here. Just a normal continuation model. There's not really much lows though. I mean, I kind of just think we end up continuing to push lower here and taking out this low. I'll try this short position for sure, just kind of a continuation short here. Go stops above this slight order block. Go full take profit down here. Go break even at this point. And probably scale at a 1-to-1 here. Probably a 1-to-1.5. We'll see. We'll see. I want this order block to get ran through first and foremost. Okay, we got instantly stopped. All right, well, that's fine. We did open up a 15 minute, so that's kind of why I'm an idiot, to be honest. I liked it. When did we open up the 15 minute? 15 minute got opened up 2 minutes ago. So what, 10:30? So I probably, yeah, I would have gotten stopped out either way. So, alright, I get it. That's fine. Delivering out of the 15 minute, delivering out of the 5. I mean, I really like this. We're getting a slight retrace here. It's just we already dumped a lot. I'll try it, but I will size down a lot here. Most likely. Let's just go with 0.7 risk. Nice. We'll go break even at this point here. The only thing really holding us at this point is this slight 1 minute, and we ran through it. So I really like this playing out here. At least down to like these lows. Nice there. I want to see those lows come get taken. I don't think ES has taken them out yet. ES has not, and it's also equal lows. All right, ES did take them out. I don't know whether I want to scale here or hold. I'll probably just continue to hold. At least for NQ to come take out this low. Nice. Alright, at this point I will scale here though. Take just my 1-to-1 there. Move stops to this above this order block. Perfect. And full trade gets taken. So maybe just trust my draw and liquidity a little bit more. I always want to take partials, but you know, partials pay 100% of the time, but at the same time you gotta trust your draw and liquidity, right? So I really do like this setup. First one failed, right? We took this 3 minute. First one failed, delivering off the 5, which is okay. And you know, I sized down for the second position there, because I realized, you know, we opened up a 15 minute, we opened up a 5. We deliver out of the 15 minute, we deliver out of the 5. You know, clearly we just want to continue to trend lower. Draws are still lower. Probably could have held something like this, to be honest. And yeah, to be honest, I should have definitely held full TP to here, realizing that we still had this draw below us. So this is going to act as a, you know, a magnet for price. Ideally, I should have held for sure. We'll see. Yeah, I would have gotten stopped at break even, but ideally, I should have definitely held to this take profit at least, right? Full TP. Did we created daily equal lows? Kind of looks like we want to go take those out. I mean, we did sweep them just barely, so we'll see. It just does look like we want to continue bearish, though. No hourly gaps. We are delivering from this hourly BPR. I'm kind of short here. I'm leaning more so shorts. We did just inverse this 15 minute, but I am leaning more so shorts. Maybe we can get a resweep here. I'm definitely leaning more towards shorts here, though. ES taps in the 15, NQ fails. I don't really like any of this. I'm still leaning more towards shorts here. I mean, you get the 4 minute. I'm gonna fade this, so. It would have played out, but I really have conviction in us delivering off this BPR. And I'd really like to see us deliver into this 15 minutes, so maybe we'll see if we get a resweep here. This price action is not ideal. Man, there's really nothing, to be honest. That 4 minute was kind of it. This is just wiki choppy price action. Yeah, there's really nothing. Yeah, really nothing. Alright, that's it. Very nice session there. 80% win rate on 18 trades. Very nice. Very, very nice. So that's gonna do it for me. Great backtesting session. Felt nice. We ended off the month at up 5%, about almost 6%. So great stuff. I liked it a lot. Yeah, that's gonna do it. I'll be back tomorrow for Friday trading session, and yeah, see you guys later.